Is everything working? Oh, good it is. Alright. Oh, good it is. Alright. Alright, things seem to be working properly. I'm going ahead and update, put updates to social media. Give me a couple seconds. Excuse me. I like the framing I did for the pre-stream thumbnail this time. I think it looks pretty neat. Also, some jobs have leveled up a little bit. Everything is at level 73 or above, or at the very least halfway to 73. So Dancer and Sage are definitely going to be getting to level 73 relatively soon. And Warrior has the most work, but that's fine. Go away. Let me rearrange my windows and then I will be set. Oh, good. Let me refresh the chat. Okay. Alright. So, there are going to be 3 streams this week. The one that's going on right now. The next one's going to be Thursday, starting around the same time roughly, and then the third one's going to be Saturday. They're all going to be Final Fantasy XIV, because I am pushing to try to get this done within the next 2.5 weeks. Because that's all I'm going to have to do this before the deadline for the launch of for the pre-launch of Dawn Trail. So yeah, let's go on ahead, close this, and hopefully by then I will have found a new provider for stream alerts and whatnot. So yeah, so last we left off, we had one more quest from the new Mo to do. And this one, Etherite tickets. Huh. They are untradeable and they're market prohibited, so these are going to be a rare commodity.
What? You would be my patron. I can do anything for you. The Lawless One took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the Lawless Ones? They're new mode just like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Oh, hi. Excuse me, Throat, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you and help in what little way I can.
Oh, you're welcome to join.
Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring back as many as possible.
Okay. Well then. That's the gist of it. Shall we be off? Alright. So in order to help my other jobs get closer to level 73, I did take on some of the quests around here. I did take on a few of the fates, and I did some runs using Duty Roulette. I'm starting to pick up Sage fairly well because of that. I might do something very brazen later, if the right conditions have been met. Alright, so I'm going all the way over here. Ah, hello! This might actually get me up to the level then. Oh, that's dragon. That's daggering. You guys have a lot of health. Checking my traits. Enhanced control. There is nothing that turns that in. There's nothing that gives that recharges. Okay. Oh, I can't do that. All right. There we go. Now it should be on me. There we are. Aha! There might be a follow-up to this one. Okay. Wanted to stick around to see if there might have been a follow-up. Guess there's not. And double check. Alright, so yeah, the only ones left are via quests. So just keep trekking along until another one pops up. Wow, cut a nice swath through the map there. Let me bring that back up. Okay. I'm glad none of those caught me.
Father College's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with pneumo. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and come back outside. See you shortly, Throat.
Alright. Well, let us be about it then, indeed. No need to fight if I can just sneak through here all sneaky like. You can tell they're the bad pneumo because they wear red instead of green. There's one up there, but I want to get the one on the ground floor first.
If it's invisible ink, how come I can see it?
Alright, so... try just sneaking along the outskirts. I see. Oh, wow. There's one that's for... Oh, I see it. Okay. There it is. Bye-bye. Oh, I gotta go around. Okay. Oh.
Aha! You can try to catch me, but you'll never hit me.
Oh. Well, if that happens, I guess I am fighting it. God. Okay. Three of these. Another one down. Alright, acquired. So where is this Oh, it's right there. Ah. And no one up here to disturb me. Hell yeah. Alright, invisible ink acquired. Let's go on ahead and talk with Minfilia. Ha ha ha! I am escaping, and there's nothing you can do about it. see. Well, never mind. Ah, I see. We're right here.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you're safe too. It's like I knew.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
Ah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded.
Yeah, that sounds like Thancred right now.
There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence.
Oops.
She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
God, sounds like I'm standing too close to a stereo speaker.
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come. Come and play with us.
Oh, God.
It came from the castle.
How's that for a jump scare?
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Numo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Well then. Titania knows we are here. It seems they have plans for us. I think I have to climb back up this way. I'm not gonna teleport. I'm not gonna waste the precious Aetheryte tickets I got. Oh, and camera. There we go. Alright, so the only other one I've got at level 73 or above is Red Mage. So they'll be taking the experience on this one. Ah. I can't believe I forgot to grab that at the end of last stream. Oh well. Alright. Got your invisible ink.
Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it?
Oh wow, she had 3.
Haha, yes, this is the ink, and almost all of it too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again.
Ah, so everyone could hear that.
What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through to the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time, we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well.
Hey, Aetheryte tickets. A stranger Fwath. I do not see. Oh. I'm sad none showed up. Oh well.
Ah, there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder White and Ink returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you.
Oh, cool. Shall we be about it then? I'm going to actually stow these away so that they cannot be spent. Hello, Wide. I hear you have tidings for me.
Oh, there you are. I'm informed that you have been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I would deliver our answer. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of our purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of that stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we'll never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you.
Why, thank you.
Take it, the stone scepter of the Pneumo.
This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden.
Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. Its leader, upon Il Mheg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fey folk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Fey folk render our blessing unto the nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a Sin Eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I'd look away for one moment and every fairy and their uncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Fuaf's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't.
Does this mean I'm in a committed relationship?
Aye, the final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping in their settlement Wollickdorf.
It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. Okay.
Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolkendorf,
Wollickdorf. Jeez.
Seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is the leader and bearer of the relic.
I see. Let us be about it then. Let's get this last relic and then kick Titania's proverbial ass. Okay.
How far am I on the Il Mheg?
Okay, so there's only going to be one more quest available, and then the final quest of the MSQ for this area. And that'll be all the ether currents. So basically, we're not going to be able to fly in here until we beat Titania. Luckily, it's a short jaunt over this way. Oh, God. Almost ran into the line of sight of that thing. That would have been bad. Alright, Seto. Huh, you look rather large. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully.
Seto!
Odd bet?
Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us.
What brings you to our village?
Yeah, we need the crystal shoes.
Did I hear you all right? Do you desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden? No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came.
While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. I see.
'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill.
Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand.
And little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hadst set foot here. 'Twould behoove you to learn all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and, I hope, gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. Well, let's get to it then. I get to pet the Amaro. Hello.
How long has it been since I last felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Vobert, a noble of valiant soul. But like so many of the others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory.
I see.
You doing all right, Memphilia? You got this under control?
Okay. Well, carry on.
So if you didn't figure out by our introduction to the Seto, that was Arbert's Amaro. Are you one of those treasure hunters? There's nothing left for you here. No, no. I'm not. That tickles. Enough. I've never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence that we might better save our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, the seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us, amongst other things. So, it was with me, though I've never had a master, as I told you. I see. Well, maybe one day, or no. Well, good day to you. And one more Amaro to pet. Hello, you. What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. You're kinder loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes. Ah. I see. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it. Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare and not scorn that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to do that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. A resounding roar. Throat, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private?
The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds, spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. No, I've got a few words in mind.
You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand upon us even once fills our heart with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest.
This is something I must do.
What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fae folk to change, and in order to obtain the other relics you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Then why would you risk all to face our fallen king?
I guess to keep a promise to my friends. To do what no one else can.
What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east.
Ah, itchy nose.
There I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them.
Alright then. Soda wants to give me a test. I am gonna be passing it with flying colors. I'll be doing it as Sage. Actually, I don't think this will give me any experience. So, yeah, screw it, do it as Warrior.
I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted them with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal.
Ah, itchy nose.
Aha, I have a new trick!
Ah, I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. One more.
Aha! Did it! Made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Wolkdorf.
What do you guys have to say? Oyonji tells me you've been busy trying to win Seto over, and I agree that you're the best man for the job. Silver Tongue can only get one so far. So they're just waiting on me, of course. By the ease of which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I would still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there's a favor I would ask of you.
Oh, okay. Well, before that, I believe something popped up that requires my attention. More so than some dinky MSQ. Yeah, whatever, Sandman. I only want one thing. Warriors of Light only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Aetheryte currents. That's what I want. Oh, another summoning stone. Search for signs of the Amaro's passage. Luckily, I don't have to do a quest line to get the current. I just need to do the first one. Part-eaten foliage. Okay. Arrow points me one direction. I'm going to follow that direction. Within reason. Looks like a cross between a frog and a mushroom. More. Alright, and since Sage is so close to leveling up, I may go on ahead and just do the next quest in this line just to get the experience in. It's alright to talk. I think I'll just do the next one. Alright, reporting to Sandman. After this quest, I should be able to level up Sage, because it'll be just enough experience. Oh, got a tree guy following me. No can do. I am doing my own thing. I am planning to stop at around 9 o'clock, which is in about an hour and 45 minutes. If I happen to need to go longer, then so be it, but I am going to try. Shoot. Did I forget to change the out? Okay, yep. Oh, this is getting recorded at a slightly higher bit rate than I usually try to record stream VODs to save some space. So this one's gonna be a chunky one. Oh, you're back. Did you manage to track him down?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, well, whatever. Speak to the aggravated Numo. Yeah, whatever. Alright, and this should get me up to level. Okay, that's what I was confused about. Aetheryte ticket, always confirm before use. Confirm all costs above guild allowance. Always confirm before use, okay. So I guess there's a safeguard in place in case there's a teleport where you don't want to spend a ticket. Let me guess, you ate the Porksy. Well, oh well. Wish I could help you there. Oh, I can take care of the next step of the, Sage-specific quest line. But I'll take care of that at level 80. That will be its own separate video. Yeah, the entire, quest line is going to be its own video. It'll probably be... I may not do it like I did the Dancer video where it's all in one. I may go on ahead and just split it into two just so I have slightly shorter videos.
This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale.
Okay.
A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Il Mheg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Longmere Lake. We Elmaro are not fond of water, and we certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fuwath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you're capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude you, I will accept that it's gone forever.
Looking for a medallion, eh? I'm willing to bet that Ardbird's gonna be happy as well. Let's do it. Also, let's swap over to Dancer on the off chance that I can level it up in between now and turning in the quest. Which would mean all I've got to do after that is get Warrior leveled up. Oh god. Okay. Easy. Easy. There we go. Oh, hello. Oh, this'll be perfect. gonna have to run. Okay, good. Alright, good. And it sucks that I can't do it during combat. Well... There we go. I'm successfully out of combat now, so I can recharge my health a lot faster. Okay. There we are.
I did it!
Oh god, hi. I have a feeling there's gonna be a continuation. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Discovery experience. That's gonna be good. There it is. Alright, so I kind of doubt I'm gonna be able to get everything over here and everything over here until after I've gotten flying. Right, and I can't an avant while I'm in the water. So in addition to the Sage quest line being the rest of the Sage quest line being YouTube videos, I'm planning on having all of the role quests that I do not take with the MSQ to be videos as well. Because there is no Manderville there's no Manderville quest this expansion. So I guess the replacement videos are going to be the role quests. There's still the Alliance Raid series, there's still the high-end raid series, and there's the trial series. Ah. I just wandered over here aimlessly. Did my subconscious actually remember that it was over here? Let's see. Wollickdorf, let's go. There we are. Let's see. Yeah, if I knock out 2 of these, I should have enough. Or at least one of these, and a, this. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, that was a bad time to activate that. Oh, nope, I got it off. I got him hit with slow. Best way I can think of without having to take too much damage from this thing. Well, seems to be doing well, and then I picked up a mob. Aha! I got it! Alright, well, I actually don't need to take this quest. There we go. There we are. The only one that needs to get to level 73 now is the warrior. Oh yeah, I got some gear when I was doing some duty support stuff. One for casting and the other for aiming, so that means Dancer's got a new set of gloves, which I do not like. Glamour. Oh, I'm mounted. Boop. Glamour plate. There we are. And one for my caster. Okay, yeah. And it sucks that I cannot, it sucks that I can't dye these red. There we go. Alright, gear has been distributed.
Ah, you are returned. How fared your search?
Despite its age and prolonged submersion, this golden medallion still retains its luster. I believe this is the one with voice acting.
My medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
Oh, there it is.
His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few who spoke up for them. Of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear. And so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Somehow, I think he knows. I think he always knew. I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Thank you, Seto.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Il Mheg. At first, they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun.
Fair. Fair.
But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ah,
Ranjit.
Ranjit.
If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught. As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following.
I go in there alone.
Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers.
Thought so.
Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success. So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Yes.
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
Yeah, but I've got a group of friends.
No, Minfilia. You'll only get on the foot. Now come.
Don't worry, I got this.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Yeah, no offense, Minfilia, but I've got friends in high places, as it were. Put my phone on silent, it went off. Alright, well. Akla Ormin. Forgive me, it seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I'm convinced now, convinced that you will triumph. To the south of you will... To the south you will find the bridge to Lingia. As the bearer of the 4 relics, the gate to the castle will open to you. So what am I supposed to do with all these relics? Put them on there and then dance a little pretty jig? So even though it was payday for me, I still have not gotten the... I still have not purchased the Dawn Trail expansion. I probably will get around to doing that tomorrow. By getting the standard edition before the release date, I get a few things. I think I get a pet. I think I get a minion. I think I also get the next set of experience boosting earrings. I think there might be one other thing that I can get, like maybe a weapon for Viper. Aha! I duped ya! I just need to get onto the stairs. There we go. Alright. There's a Fuga over there. I wonder if you can fish from this one. From this little fountain. Oh, whatever. Okay. I am interacting with the door.
The gate has recognized that you bear our 4 relics. The seal is broken.
Well then.
All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fey folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not, come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side.
The Dancing Plague is now accessible. So, which job am I doing this as? Of the 4 that I have available. Well, it's certainly not going to be Sage. Actually gonna go in here as Dancer. Ah, it's right here. Okay. I'm actually just gonna go in this as Dancer. And now all we do is wait. Actually, while I am waiting, I think... Nah, that would actually take too long. I was gonna try to get some more experience in as Warrior, but I think I can just wait for after stream. I'll probably be working on getting the levels up my jobs up to snuff for the next area, since I think everything in the next area is level 74 and above. So yeah, I think I'll just wait. It shouldn't take very long, since this is indeed a required trial to beat the mains to continue unlocking stuff. Pause the recording while this is going on so I don't continue to build up unnecessary space. Pause it so I don't keep on accumulating file size for this video for easier storage. And actually, I'm gonna see if I can go on ahead and use the restroom while I'm waiting on this. So I will be right back, and I'm going to have my headphones unplugged so I can actually hear when I get the cue popped. I see nothing has changed. Okay. So yeah, while I wait for the queue to pop, it's gonna be looking at stuff. I need to get new glasses. These things have scratches and smudges on them that just don't seem to go away. Hey, look at that. It popped. Let's go. All right. All right, somebody has the frog mask.
Who goes there? Are you the one who broke the seal? Ah, so much time lost. So much frolicking and feasting left undone. We must make up for it, we must. Beginning by playing with you!
All right. will pick the machinist.
For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
Stay in the water.
We're sick of this cramped old castle. Let's play.
Alright, be careful, everyone. So I have a feeling. What? Oh God. Oh, I see. There we go. Go puck yourself.
I'm a tree.
So I assume we take out this one first. Oh God. I have no idea which one comes next in the order, but I guess Puck was supposed to be the second one.
Dance like the leaves on the grass.
Oh, God.
This is so much fun. Let's play some more.
I'd rather not play more, please. I'd rather you just die. God. Alright, group up. Don't be afraid to touch each other. Not like that. Hell yeah!
We can play no more.
Ah, bright light. Yep, here comes the light. I don't know, I still think taking all this light in is going to be bad for me.
Yay! There's nighttime!
Alright. Give it to tank. Woo! Alright, let's go. There we go. Hello.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak. The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king.
Wait, what?
The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place.
Ah, crap. Does that... Oh, no.
However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us. Never again to live as men do.
Well, what do we do?
My adorable sapling. My precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue.
strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden. That is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
You sure about this? Oh god, bright light, that's a flashbang.
Kinla, Ilichla, Il Mheg, Okbra.
So do I just call you Titania now, or can I continue to call you Fail?
Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Yeah, let's.
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your maw. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Look, the sky.
Haha, you're too late, bitch.
He's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
General? What are our orders? What do we do? We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness. Forward, men! Take the villains captive!
Sure you want to try that?
Are you deaf?
No, they're
I
tree
said-
folk.
Axla Orwain!
Axla Orwain!
What?
What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before.
Hello. Goodbye.
Orwa I kansasi, orwa I kinsi.
You're a plant too.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
Oh god, they're all, those Amaro are all warriors. They're all
General,
screwed.
They come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Hello.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Feaul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
Yeah, I think this place would become boring
We
very
are grateful
fast.
for your timely aid, Feaul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wish to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Il Mheg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength, in return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
What about our pact then?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
I see. Back into the castle you go. And onward back to the Crystarium for us. Oh, great. Now it's raining. I bring night back to the sky in this area, and I get rewarded with a friggin' shower. There for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe. yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me nonetheless. Night hath returned to Il Mheg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the eighth humble calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fey folk put the old Morns to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. Ah, but what valuable allies they might prove, were the mood only to take them.
Yay! I can fly! Whee!
Before I continue, I'm actually going to go on ahead and reveal the rest of the map so I can get some boosted experience for my warrior. Alright. Oh, really? Let me guess, this is 2 sections, or is it just the one? Okay, good. Alright, well that's all of that. I have all this to do. Might have been faster if I just teleported back here, but why do that when I can just keep the 100 gil for something else? We are. Heading to the areas reserved for the tribal quests. Alright, so it's going to be one of these things. There we go. Oh, okay. That was all just one big area. Alright, well. Getting back over here in a hurry. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all your own, and it has seen us through many a trial. With the warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going, together, needless to say, to the better end. The fate of our 2 worlds being at stake and all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fey folk. That Regine elected to pursue us makes me hopeful the city was spared your Moor's attentions, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I think I speak for us all when I say that I've had a belly full of Il Mheg. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. Yeah, let's get out of here. The fact that we did this may grant us a little bit of immunity, but I don't trust the pixies to leave us alone for too long. Let's get out of here. But not before, oh wait, this one's actually being actively done. Maybe I can get a little bit of it. Aha! Alright, well. That was a little bit. Alright, back to Ninja. Because I have a feeling this is going to be the only job that can take the next quest in this series. Oh. Well. Ah, cool. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh well. Ah, the maid outfit. How wholly original for a Lalafell. I jest. Well, everything seems to be doing fine. No battle damage or war-torn structures at all.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Ylmor was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Oh. And who might you be?
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity, I am Em itself, Assia.
Gaius spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met.
Yeah, that's me.
You had to come and ruin it all.
Yeah, that's me. That's the cog in your
Thanks
little
to your
plan.
meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
That's
well,
me.
I should begin
That's the
by
stick in
thanking
the
you for
spokes.
confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habret did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation.
What?
I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
The frick are you talking about?
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once. Might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible.
Trying to understand the stick in your bicycle
So
spokes.
come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian Slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted.
Just went all Yu-Gi-Oh on his ass.
I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
I see. Well. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first things first, we shall report to the XIV. You can run along through. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. In light of your recent exertions, I'd say you earned yourself a rest.
Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more.
Alright.
Moment you make a very swift move, Emmett Silk, you're gonna get a knife in the ankle.
Alright, I can do 2 of these now. Poof.
Oh, welcome back, sir. We've been expecting you. You'll find your refreshments laid out in your quarters. We hope they are to your liking. Will you be retiring now?
Yes.
Very good, sir. I bid you a pleasant evening.
Oh, a sandwich basket. Wonder who did that. Oops.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. He'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed.
Let me see what that said. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett Selk we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining. Desperate as we were, we heeded his words. Not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
That's why I intend to have him stick with us. Keep your friends close and your enemies even closer.
You're putting me off my dinner. No.
Tell me about Seto.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big, and he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Ah, I do have a chocobo. His name is Shanks. And he's as bloodthirsty as I am.
I have to clean his feathers of blood every single time he fights with me. It's almost become a nuisance. The sandwiches were good. A little too much mustard. But, oh well. Realpolitik. And let me guess. Yep, level 74! So, I'm actually gonna go on in and call it here. This is actually a good place to end things off. So, going ahead and stop the recording. And I will see you guys on Thursday for the next chapter of the MSQ, where we're going to be heading to the Ratika Greatwood. And as for the rest of this week, there's also going to be a Final Fantasy XIV stream on Saturday. And if I can actually get around to editing it, I'll go on ahead and post the final side order video where it's all the devlogs for Marina. And I believe that is it. Or I might just hold off on posting that until next Monday. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So yeah, no other videos this week. It'll just be streams. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take it easy.